Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Pitch Perfect. So with Pitch Perfect 2 coming out, I figured why not review the first Pitch Perfect. So yeah. So Pitch Perfect stars Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson, and what this film is about, it's about this girl named Becca, and she is, she wants to be like, a mixer for music and stuff. She wants to, basically produce music. And when she joins this a cappella group, because she wants to impress her dad, and this a cappella group does the same thing over and over and over again. And she wants to change it a bit. So yeah. So what did I think of Pitch Perfect? I liked it. It was good. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed Pitch Perfect, but I will admit it's not as great as some people say it is. But I will admit it's a little overhyped. But I still enjoyed the movie. So yeah. So let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting's pretty good. The acting is pretty good in this movie. Anna Kendrick, who, is a good actress. I do like her. It's not her fault that she wasn't that good in the Twilight films, I've seen her on other things. I saw her in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. She was good in that. And she's good in here, too. So, I liked her in this movie. She was pretty good in this movie. So, yeah, I really enjoyed her character. Rebel Wilson surprised me because, when I see her character, I'm like, okay, she's going to be that character. Because literally her character's name in this movie is Fat Amy. I'm not even kidding. Her name is Fat Amy in this movie. So, I felt like they were going to do a lot of, fat jokes at her, and, she was going to stumble a lot, kind of the Kevin James, Melissa McCarthy thing. But, no, she didn't, and, and I did think she was funny in this movie. I actually enjoyed her character the most out of this movie. She was the funniest out of all of them. Brittany Snow was pretty good in the movie too. The guy who is the love interest basically for Anna Kendrick, he was good too. He looks like Josh McCouga from Schmoes Know, if you know what I'm talking about. But he was good in this movie. I did like him. So yeah, the acting's good. The thing that drives this movie the most is the music. I did really like the music in this movie. I'm not a big fan of musicals, but the music in here was really good. I was even dancing a little bit. I'm not even kidding. I was. So, yeah, I did like the music in this movie. The music was pretty good. Actually, it was great. I should say it's great. That's the best thing about this movie. The writing's pretty good. I did like the writing with this movie. It was good. The directing's really good with this movie. I did like, the directing with this movie. I did like the back and forth between, I forgot their name, or the team's name already, but, I did like the back and forth between them. That was cool. So, yeah. I do have a few negatives with this film. My first one is the pacing. The pacing is very, very, very slow with this movie. It really is. The movie's almost 2 hours. I don't think this movie could have been cut a bit. Honestly, to me, it could have been maybe an hour and 40-something minutes. Did not need to be an almost 2-hour movie. It really didn't. It dragged at part. It dragged a lot. Like, for the first 15 minutes, I was bored. I really was. I wasn't interested. And then, once they got to the training for the competition, it started getting interesting. And then they went back to the college and it started getting boring again. So, yeah, I was bored at a lot of parts. I thought the pacing was slow. It really was, in my opinion. So, yeah. The guy who is the leader of the Troublemakers, I felt like he was supposed to be, like, this mean, like, I'm the coolest guy, And I felt like he was really forced and really just over the top. He was forced. That's the main problem. He was forced. Like, he forced his, like, I'm the cool, like, awesome guy. I won all these competitions. He forced it on you. Like, it was bad. So, yeah. And you got this other girl who, you know, like, talks very, very, like, quiet. Like, it's the quietest talk you can ever hear. I think that maybe made no sense, but I don't care. Yeah, you know, she goes like this. Like, she'll say, like, the most ridiculous things. Like, she'll say, some crazy things, and it's supposed to be like, we can't hear you. Like, she's crazy, and it felt forced. Like, she'll go like, I hate my sister-in-law. Like, I was like, what is with this character? This is weird. It really, she just felt like, why is she here? You know, that's why it just felt like to me, you know. So I didn't really like her character. And my last negative is the person that is the leader of this, you know, of the group, of the girl group. I felt like she was also forced, you know, was forced, and she was sometimes unbearable to watch on screen. I'm not even kidding, she really was. She was very cartoonish. I did think she was not that good. I don't think she's returning for the sequel. So thankful for that. You know, I just thought her character was annoying. I didn't really like her character in this movie, so yeah. But overall, I do think Pitch Perfect is a good movie. It was still at least an enjoyable movie, so yeah. I do think it's a little overhyped. I think people kind of overpraise it a little bit, so yeah. So it's time for my official grade on Pitch Perfect, and my official grade on Pitch Perfect is a B. I really enjoyed it. You know, I still will check out the sequel and see how it is, but, you know, this movie was just good. Not great, but I still enjoyed it, so yeah, it's getting a B. So what'd you guys think of Pitch Perfect? Leave it in the comment section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we'll see you all later. Peace.